Kaji fam? This is Godzilla Train 1090. So on today with a brand new review. Actually, not quite a review today. Today we're going to go over the top 10 acquisitions that I made in the year 2022. So 2022 was a very, very, very busy year for me when it came to collecting. I got so many different pieces, so many unique and cool pieces that I actually got this past year. And I do have a few honorable mentions I'll toss in there too, because I mean, I have to be respectful, because I did get some cool stuff outside of X+. But y'all know my list is going to be mainly X+, honestly. There's going to be a few surprises in there, not really, honestly, because if you've been following my channel, y'all know everything I got this year. And if you follow us on Facebook, you know pretty much everything I got this year too. There are a few exceptions I forgot to add in there that I will do during the honorable mention part of this video. But it's pretty simple of everything I got. The list is going to be subjective, obviously, to what meant the most to me getting this year. Not necessarily what's the best figures of all these, but just what I felt was super special for me obtaining this year. But alright, let's go and get this thing started, and I'll start with the honorable mentions. Thank you. And we're back. And here we go with the honorable mentions for the year 2022. So I know a lot of these videos don't look familiar to y'all. It's because I've been slacking and I still haven't done reviews on any of these. I promise you, it's coming. It's coming. I've really just been on a X+ nutcase cringe this year, and I didn't get around to be able to review most of these. But the first honorable mention is going to be, of course, the Hanna-Barbera Godzilla from Mondo. Absolutely love this thing. It was a childhood dream come true being able to get this Godzilla. Granted, it did cost more than I wanted to pay. It's not really too many figures out there that I hate paying the price for, but this guy was overpriced. But again, this is my childhood. I absolutely had to get it. And it is a very nice sculpted Godzilla. Next honorable mention, of course, the M1 Godzilla 1954 Godzilla from Winter Wonderfest of last year, I believe, and I actually won this on Collect All Monsters. So this is a very special piece of my collection. Officially my first Sophie collectible, honestly. And I am in love with it. It's ironic that my first Sophie had to be the 54, but I absolutely love it. It looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait to do an actual review on this guy, which I don't know why I haven't yet. Again, I've been slacking. But I will review this guy in totality to show y'all how awesome this figure is. Next, I believe this is M1 also. I may be wrong. Let me see. Yeah, this is M1. This is M1 Gogo. Yes, this is the mother Gogo. She does come with the baby as well, but I didn't want to bring the baby up also. But this Gogo looks absolutely stunning too. All the different colors on it, the accuracy on the face. If y'all don't know, I do love Gogo a lot. Like a lot. I have it on DVD. I love the movie. It's one of the earlier kaiju films I saw as a kid as well, with Godzilla and King Kong. So I really do love Gogo, and I'm glad I have this in my collection. And X+ needs to help to make a Gogo. If not X+, at least Star Ace needs to make Gogo and get the rights for it, because I know there's a lot of Gogo fans out there, and this would make money for them. And of course, the last honorable mention I have is Haruo Nakajima. And I believe this one is also M1 if I'm not mistaken. And again, I've never been really a big Sophie guy. I'm really not going to dive into Sophie that much either still. But you have to have a Haruo Nakajima in your collection at some point. Like, everybody has to have this scope in their collection at some point. Because, I mean, this man is Godzilla. How can you not have Godzilla, the man who played Godzilla, in your collection? With the Toho Maniac series coming out, I'm pretty sure they're going to do Haruo Nakajima, if they're smart. But we'll see in due time. But okay, that's enough for all the honorable mentions. Let's get down to the nitty gritty and get into number 10 on my list. Okay, folks, so for number 10 is going to be the 1991 Yuji Sakai Godzilla version 3. I'm not going to say the name of it because I'm not going to butcher it. I'm good. But this is going to be number 10. And oddly enough, the Yuji Sakai and the only Yuji Sakai on my list is number 10. Y'all know how much I love Yuji Sakai figures. I really do. I do. Y'all know that. But this release did come out in 2021. It was something that took me a little while to get it. It was a fun task to be able to find this figure. I am very happy that I was able to get it. I do love this version of Godzilla because of course y'all know he replaced my Hokkaido version of the 91 Godzilla. So I was really anticipating this guy, but I just got so many great things this year. I couldn't put him higher than 10, honestly. I wanted to toss him somewhere in the top 5 maybe, but with all the incredible pieces I did get this year, he is at number 10. But again, he's an amazing sculpt. He looks absolutely incredible. I mean, just look at him. Look at this fierce guy. And again, I do sometimes miss my Hokkaido version, but I love the fierceness of this version more. And like I said, it took me a little while to get it, longer than I wanted to, but I was able to finally grab it, and I'm very excited I was able to find this guy. And this is probably my third favorite Yuji Sakai piece, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'm gonna say, yeah, I'll say third. Only behind 2 others, but I'll save that discussion for another day. All right, let's go ahead and hop into number 9 right now, guys. Thank you. Okay, folks, and for number 9, we have the amazing, incredible, in the running for figure of the year, Godzilla, the Ride. So, when I first saw the Ride clip on YouTube one day, I really did like this Godzilla. But it wasn't until I think, what show was it? I forgot what show it was. I think last year's Winter Wonderfest 2021, when he the Godzilla store. It was one of the Godzilla store shows where they actually brought this beast out and showed this to everybody. And I saw this and absolutely fell in love with it. I love this figure so much. This figure is so awesome. Godzilla's so dynamic. He looks so pissed off and angry. He has teeny tiny teeth, but that's the only thing that's kind of to me. Everything else about the sculpt is absolutely incredible. He looks amazing. He is amazing. I love this Godzilla. Why is he at number 9? Same thing with the 91. There's just so many incredible figures I got this year, and so many things I've been looking for a while, and which is why he had to be so high on the list, or so low on the list technically. But I do love this figure. I love it so much. I'm very happy that I was able to get it. And this is, of course, y'all know, my first G-Store exclusive Godzilla. As you see with the clear dorsal plates, because y'all know I hate light ups. Y'all know I hate light ups. So I had to get the G-Store exclusive. Cost me a little bit more, but that's all right. It was definitely worth it to have this incredible beast in my collection. All right, let's go ahead and hop on to number 8 right now. All right, and as for number 7, we have the GOAT 25 centimeter figure. Also won 25 centimeter figure of the year this past year when we did the voting for that. Wait, did he win? No, I think he was number 2. I need to go back and check the video. I think he's number 2. But that doesn't matter, because he's my 25 centimeter figure. He's my 25 centimeter figure, the best 25 centimeter figure to me of all time. The 1965 Godzilla from Invasion of the Astro Monster. When I tell you this thing is perfection, it's absolutely perfection. I love this figure so much. There is no 25 centimeter figure that topples this. Well, you could say with a later pick maybe, but this thing is absolutely stunning, absolutely incredible. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I really don't collect 25 centimeter figures like that. But this Godzilla I had to get because this is the GOAT. This is the GOAT of 25 centimeter Godzillas. No Godzilla in the 25 centimeter line touches this bad boy. Nothing but absolute perfection with this guy. And again, I know he's kind of he's low on my list, but again, you'll understand why a little bit later. But all right, let's go ahead and get into the number 6 right now. Thank you. All right, and for number 6, we have the 1999 version 2 of Gamera. Y'all know, if you've been watching my channel, if you've known me for all these years, you know how much I love Gamera. You know how long I've been waiting to get an X Plus Gamera. And the fact that this is my first X Plus Gamera is incredible. I love this Gamera so much. This the pose, the stature. He's incredible. He's incredible. He really is. And this is my third 99 in my collection, because I do have the Sega Pro that I got from Thomas. I have the CCP Gamera that I got from Phil the Kaiju King. But just this is this beautiful. This is beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Absolutely my favorite Gamera in my collection. There is one more Gamera I'm going after, but if I find it, y'all see the review on here. I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all. But this Gamera is incredible. Absolutely love this Gamera. Definitely my favorite Gamera in my collection. Just everything's perfection with this Gamera. It really is. Alright guys. Looks like we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Getting down to the nitty gritty. We'll go ahead and hop in the top 5 right now. Okay, we're back. And I lied. I'm sorry, I'm not in the top 5 yet. This is actually going to be number 6. Number 6. Top 5 is coming up next. That was my edit. My bad. I made a mistake. But my number 6 figure that I got this accusation. Yes, I know this is cheating. Shut up. I know this is cheating. But I couldn't choose which one to pick. So I threw them both in here. My whole Ghidorah set, my whole Ghidorah setup. The 30 centimeter walking, the 30 centimeter flying, of course, the swimmer, and the Petri dish. So Ghidorah is a very underrated kaiju. I really do love Ghidorah a lot. Not as much as some of my other contemporaries, but I do love Ghidorah quite a bit. And I mean, as you can see, because I got all these Ghidorahs. I know I don't have every single Ghidorah, but I don't need every single Ghidorah. But of course, the 30 centimeter has always been one of my grow pieces that I've been hunting for, and I was finally able to acquire him this year. And I was gonna get him no matter what, but since I was getting him, I had to get the Fire with him. And with the Fire being my pick for 2022 figure of the year, I had to have both of them up here because both of these figures together just look stunning, absolutely incredible. The whole Ghidorah set is just perfection, and honestly, that's why I am voting for it for figure of the year. Even though the 66 set should win, I'm putting my hat in the ring for the Ghidorah set. Even though voting is pretty close to being over, and he may not come back fast enough, that's all right. I'm still gonna say that I want the Ghidorah set to win because we got so much with it. Ghidorah's huge. The swimmer looks awesome. This Petri dish is everything we asked for in a weak fit feature with the swimmer and the Petri dish. And Ghidorah by herself is just stunning. So there's absolutely no way we would be able to knock this set. Came out in the wrong year when the 66 set came out. But I think maybe in another year, she would have been okay. But realistically, she's still a great set. So that's why I'm going with her. And of course, like I said, 30 centimeters has always been a girl for me. So I've always been looking forward. Excuse me. But all right. Now we'll go ahead and get into the top 5 of my favorite figures of 2022. Okay, and now we're in the top 5. Now we're in the nitty gritty. Now we're in the sauce. Now we're at my top 5 favorite acquisitions for the year 2022. And number 5 is this beautiful boy right here. Godzilla 2000, the poster version Rick edition. So, in my video, I already explained that Godzilla 2000 was the first Godzilla I saw in theaters, especially after the debacle of 1998. I saw this in theaters and I was blown away as a child. I really was. I really love this design of Godzilla. It holds such a special place in my heart you don't understand. And the fact that I was able to get the poster version, this thing looks so sick, so nasty. It's just it's incredible. It's incredible. Enough words cannot describe how awesome this Godzilla really is. And I got him for a really a pretty fair price too. He does light up, but only the top two dorsal plates light up now. So I'll never see him lit up. But at least I have these red translucent dorsal plates that still insinuate that Godzilla's about to charge up to let out his atomic breath. But I love the colorway on this guy. The black, the red. It's just everything that I love about Godzilla is pretty much in this suit. And pretty much in this figure. Of course I know, because I mean, yeah, Godzilla's charcoal gray and black and things like that. But, I mean, come on, it's Godzilla 2000. I know some people who don't like him. I'm not gonna say no names. But, that's okay. I do love this design. Yes, I agree they should have stuck with the Marquette version. But, I'm okay with this guy. I love this guy. Really happy to have this SOB in my collection. And it's such a really rare piece to have in my collection also, because this doesn't come up every single day. It really doesn't. But alright, let's go ahead and get the number 4 right now. Okay, so for the number 4 figure in my collection that I got in 2022 is the original, the OG, triple OG, King Goji, 30 centimeter figure from X Plus. And y'all. I honestly have not taken enough pictures of this guy yet. Bad boy is nine years old now. 9. This guy is 9 years old. And I finally was able to get one in my collection. There's been so many 62s that's come out. The FSL, the FSO walking. But something about the gigantic has been released like 2 or 3 times since I've been collecting. But something about the original 62 is just nothing beats it. But besides the KOC, KOC is stunning. But I'm just fine with the 30 centimeter. It looks incredible. It's perfection. Godzilla's is in a very active pose. He looks incredible. Cookie Monster Godzilla at his best. Oh my God, it's just awesome. I love this figure so much. This is another one of my Grail figures I've been looking for a very long time. And I really didn't want to settle for, I almost did settle for the FSL, and that is an incredible scope too, but there's something about this just screams perfection to me. I don't know why. It just does. The scene, and of course King Kong vs. Godzilla was my 2nd or 3rd film I saw as a kid. So when I look at this just takes me straight back to my childhood. It really does. I just love this Godzilla so much. I don't talk about him enough. He's not one of my favorite suits, but King Kong vs. Godzilla is one of my childhood movies. So it does hold a special place in my heart, similar to Godzilla 2000. It's just always been there. So the fact that I'm finally able to get this in my collection to go with my Roto Kaiju King Kong, perfection. But alright guys, now it's getting real serious. We're getting to the top 3 now, guys. Let's go ahead and get into it. And for number 3, we have the actual rental of the 25 centimeter figure of all time, Biollante. Biollante again. I got so many incredible pieces this year, so many incredible Grail pieces this year, and Biollante was definitely the top honcho on that list of Grail pieces I was trying to go after. No, there's one more, but you'll see you'll see later. But Biollante is just so, oh my God, this is so beautiful. Godzilla vs. Biollante is my 2nd favorite Godzilla movie. Honestly, it switches between 1 and 2 with 1985, depending on my mood. But I absolutely love Biollante. Biollante does not get enough love. This has a figures and one of the best express figures of all time, not just 25 cm, in my opinion. Oh, maybe we'll tackle that next year for Godzilla's 70th anniversary. Gotta talk to the guys about that. But I digress. So this look how massive Biollante is. I'm not a small guy. Look how massive this beast of a figure is. She's so beastly. Takes up so much self presence. It's crazy. She's way, way, way bigger than I could ever imagine whenever I did get her in hand. The unboxing of this was ridiculous. It took me like 20 minutes to unbox her, but it was all worth it because I finally have Biollante in my collection. Have no regrets. Have absolutely zero regrets about getting Biollante. Very happy that I finally have it. But so I'm getting to the top two, and y'all might be surprised actually what the top two are, or the order they're in. Honestly, they can flip back and forth between which number one and which number two, but let's go ahead and do that right now. All right, folks. So for number two, the only non-X plus on this list, but I mean, do y'all have to ask why? Do y'all have to ask why this is the only non-X plus on the list? The Monster Makers 28, 1975 Godzilla. This is my childhood. This honestly is my childhood. This Godzilla is what shaped me to be a Godzilla fan. Yeah, my first film was Godzilla versus Megalon, but this version of Godzilla is what really made me fall in love with Godzilla. And as y'all saw in my review, I do have the 30 centimeter 1975 Godzilla also, but it doesn't hold a candle like this. This is just perfection. No one, even the Death of World 74, no one has gotten this look of Godzilla correct yet, besides Monster Makers 28. And the fact that that my buddy Eric Stope was able to help me get it at G-Fest, this made it even more special. The fact that Mark Sang Yang was the one to build and paint it for me makes this so much more special. It really does. So of course, thank you, Mark, and thank you, Eric. This is my second favorite acquisition of the year, and honestly, like I said, I really struggled with 1 and 2 because this means there's so many feelings goes behind this figure for me, honestly. There's so many different feelings. Nostalgia, friendship, everything goes into this figure for me. But I think I have an idea what number one's gonna be. But I guess I'll stop teasing y'all with it. I guess I'll go ahead and bring them up. And of course, my number one accusation of the year 2022, Shin Godzilla. G-Store exclusive red clear vinyl version. Shin was something that I never thought I would get into when I first saw the movie. Shin wasn't even a figure I was looking for when I first started collecting. I liked Shin at the time. I wasn't completely in love with Shin yet. But as I've grown as a collector and a Godzilla fan, I've really grown to appreciate and love what Shin Godzilla is. I do. I love it so much. Shin Godzilla sits in my top 10. Not quite my top 5, but it is in my top 10 for sure. And honestly, this design still isn't one of my favorite designs of Godzilla. But I had to have this figure in my collection. I had to have a Shin Godzilla in my collection for what the movie means to me. And I had to have this version of Godzilla. This gigantic version of Godzilla. At first I wanted the Yuji Sakai because, the Yuji Sakai is perfection too, honestly. But when I finally saw this figure from Leslie's review way back when I first started watching Leslie's reviews and things like that. It was the original Shin Godzilla, and at that point, I fell in love with it. And I told myself that this was actually my first and maybe even only gigantic figure. Granted, I've gotten the 54 favorite sculptures line since then, and I do have the 89 as well right now. But the fact that I wanted this to be my first and that I finally have them, it's just incredible. This was the holiest of grails for me, honestly. It really was. I was definitely, this is the figure I was always sought after. That was always so sought after for me. And when I finally had the opportunity to pre-order it, paid it off, got it in hand, I have not been disappointed since I've had him. Shin Godzilla is phenomenal. Incredible figure. And if this was the first release, Shin Godzilla would have blown away the competition for Figure of the Year. Let's be honest, guys. But since it's a reissue, it's not in the running. It is in the running for reissue of the year, and this better win. This better win reissue Figure of the Year. But it's like I said, everything about this figure is just perfect. It's incredible. It's amazing. I love it. I love it so much. And I'm really grateful that I was able to get this finally in my collection. Because again, this is something that's been in the making for the last 7 years for me. Since I've been started collecting. This has been my holy grail. This is the piece I've always wanted to get. And I finally have it. So on that note, that is my top 10 list for my acquisitions of the year 2022. I do have quite a few things already coming this year. So definitely be on the lookout for some more reviews pretty soon. As I said earlier, I do need to review all of my sofa bee that I have. So look out for that review for sure. I already have some things pre-ordered. Some awesome pieces that are coming that should be coming out pretty soon here, which I'm really excited for. I'm ready to see those in hand. Some more grill pieces that I've been looking after or looking out for, and finally was able to get. So it's gonna be an interesting year for my channel. I'm still gonna have some uploads. I'm thinking about doing a little bit more on my channel too. Maybe even incorporating some new content besides reviews. But I'll announce that when I make a final decision on that. And of course, don't forget to go to Kaiji Collectors on Facebook to go vote for the actual figure of the year this year, please. Please don't forget to vote. Don't forget to vote. I don't want anyone mad when the 66 cent wins when no one voted. Go vote. If you go vote, at least do your part. If it loses, it loses. But at least go vote, guys. The polls as of the time of this recording, the polls is going to close on January 25th, and the announcement for the winner is going to be January 28th. So I'm definitely looking forward to that show. And for Monsters with Attitude, we do have a lot of stuff coming this year. Got lots of fun shows planned. Got some fun. Hopefully, we got some fun guests as well. It's going to be a very, very fun and interesting year this year for Monsters with Attitude as for my channel as well. And also, I don't think we've announced it yet. I might have in another video, but I don't remember. But at this point, we also do have 3,000 members in Kaiju Collectors as well. So, of course, that's been a journey in its own. We got 3,000 members, I think, before 3 years. So we're still steadily growing as a group and community and as a Kaiju family, foremost. So definitely look out for a giveaway there. We'll probably be announcing that after the Figure of the Year voting is over. But I guess that's all I got for y'all guys today. Of course, please like, share, and subscribe. And have a fantastic day, Kaiju family. Peace.